On this episode of The Nightly Chill, we take a look at The Stranger, which attempts to tell the story of a strange man who arrives in a small town in search of his estranged loved one, only to unwittingly set off a series of events that lead to several deaths and many ruined lives. Hi, I'm Cinematico Magnifico of AmoralCrackpot.com. Now, The Stranger is not so secretly about vampires, but despite a few scattered bits about curses and drinking blood, this has little bearing on the actual plot of the movie, but it's there nonetheless. Unfortunately, the same exact thing can be said about the acting and dialogue. It's there, but it hardly does anything to make this otherwise well-shot movie enjoyable. A follow-up project to his writing duties on the Eli Roth-directed Green Inferno, writer-director Guillermo Almoado proves that he has a solid eye for visuals, or at least knows how to find the right cinematographer. However, his skills are otherwise not up to the task. This results in a tepid movie that certainly looks impressive, but has little else going for it. The by-the-numbers plot is little different from any other movie that details what happens when an outsider crosses all the wrong people in a small town. And while the vampiric twist could have proved enough to inject a bit of life into a tired setup, the movie simply crawls when it should be sprinting. Even worse, the acting suffers from Almoado's choice to set the movie in the US, but shooting it entirely in Chile. While the actors in The Stranger are experienced and even well-known in their part of the world, their talent isn't at all apparent due to their constant struggle to not only speak a language they're not overly familiar with, but also having to mask their still obvious accents. The already questionable dialogue is made all the more slow and stilted, so much that it actually drags out whole scenes as Almoado has to account for his actors' slower speech patterns. Now, there is a fun movie buried somewhere in all of this, but I don't think anyone will find anything but the remains of what could have been. Whether it's a reflection of Almoado's writing abilities or some of the more questionable decisions he made as a director, I'm not sure, but the end result is the same either way. This is one vampire film with no bite to it. And that earns The Stranger a no chill from me. That's gonna do it for us tonight on The Nightly Chill. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow, and also be sure to leave me any questions, comments, suggestions for future reviews, and maybe even discuss today's movie at greater length. And as always, this video is brought to you in part by our viewers. If you'd like to learn how to support this and other projects, please visit AmoralCrackpot.com or check the description below. But until next time, y'all need to make like a tree and get out of here.